Previously.
That's perfect impossible.
On
D&D. It was a DVD.
On DBZ last time.
Take 2.
Previously on X-Men.
Gene!
Roar!
We've really devolved.
Gene.
Okay, so we played D&D last week, and we went fishing with the king. That's my first line. So,
You
it's...
skipped the part that she gave us for free.
I wasn't listening!
Okay. She came back from the cave, and we were all just sitting in the tavern, and she's like, I saw a cave.
Yeah, I saw the sheriff go to the cave after you almost got in trouble because you were, like, being really rude.
It's not your turn, it's their turn.
No. Let this play out.
Oh.
This is good stuff. But yes, I always got in trouble because I couldn't stop fighting with the guards because I wanted my session in court, which luckily they said no because I wasn't prepared anyway. And they basically just scooted me off. We all met back at the bar and basically decided that we didn't really have a good plan. We're having to revisit tomorrow. So in the morning, before we went fishing with the king, which is your first note, he came to the inn.
No.
Or the place you're staying.
No. If you're going to get snarky about my notes, you forgot something, okay? So before that even happened, we were woken up.
Rude.
Yes, you are. We were woken up by Aurelia, who was like, hey guys, I made it back from the cave. And that's how we learned about the
Okay,
cave.
so we were woken up. That's
Yes.
right. I thought we were just sitting there.
Now you may continue.
And then, yeah, the king showed up at the place and was like, hey man, let's go fishing. And you're like, yeah, but like, I don't want to right now. And so, but it'd be really fun. So we decided to like fit that in and move our way towards the cave because we had to get there anyway. So we took him, and once we found basically where the cave was, we kind of like went off to the shore and started like a little fishing session with what was the other guy's name again? The Goliath?
Shimple.
Shimple. I was gonna
Right?
say Shrimp Man. Shimple.
Shrimple.
And I believe we only had 2 fishing poles, but
There was an extra one.
yeah.
But mostly we were just kind of watching them fish.
Yeah.
But there were some snakes and things that were caught that had to be kind of like taken down pretty quickly after a few hours.
Laughing almost died.
Yep. It was like real close there.
As I watched in tear.
And so we did that for a little bit, and then we were like, hey, let's go look for some different bait that won't attract monsters. So we left the king and Shimple to fish, and we all decided to go into the cave. Upon entering the cave, it was very dark and very scary, and there were many corpses. And also, like, it looked like a hoard of treasure. And then slowly but surely, as we started to investigate the cave, a voice started to speak to us. And it was not good.
And it's...
Yeah, there was some charming going on where you ended up getting lured over. And basically, I'm going to say this slowly. Naga.
Stop it.
Well, I don't want to, like, slur my words. And have an accent. No, that's not good.
Oh my god! Why aren't you laughing harder right now?
I am.
Just
I'm thinking.
on this
I'm like,
very
it's like I'm
words.
listening to
I'm trying
Roxanne.
not to- like, I'm trying.
Oh, shut up!
It's got to slow down.
Naga.
so we ended up having a conversation, and he's basically saying he's got like a deal with the sheriff because they basically have a mutual agreement where he keeps him in power with not exactly sure what he's done. It's implied that people have gone missing, and that this being has been basically feeding off things and people, and wants the same thing from us, really, and basically tells us to get out now unless you're gonna make a deal and don't come back. So we left with that information, not entirely sure what we're gonna do yet. Ended up going back to the tavern with. Actually, when we got back out, we had another incident with a larger snake, which we also dealt with, and that one got cut up by Lafayette as well. Many pieces, lots of meat.
Yeah, we brought a lot of meat back.
So we brought that back to the tavern. Figured we'd give it away to the town, maybe kind of like make good for us.
And that's when we ran into the sheriff who was at the tavern. And he was pretty upset at Shimple for taking the king out fishing without informing him. And then also, he recognized all of us. So, me stealing that paper did nothing. And he started to get upset that the king was with us. So, he started with the whole court proceedings right there in the tavern, and we are starting to defend ourselves. And it wasn't looking good, but I do believe the king was starting to question the sheriff a little bit, and he was kind of like seeing our side of things a little bit more, and that's where we kind of like left off, I believe.
Well, the last
He's
thing that,
covered in oil.
Oh
I
yeah,
did cover myself in oil.
You did cover
And we were about to fight.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sheriff looked like he was going to start going after the king because he was like starting to doubt him, and that's when Lafayette stepped in between.
Yes.
And
Well,
We readied our weapons.
yeah,
the sheriff pulled out his flail. He was not going after the king. He was just
was
coming
like, yeah.
toward the king to like protect him
Right.
from you guys, which you stepped in the way, and with your last performance check, really showed your valor and proved to the king that you are actually here for him. And with seeing that, the sheriff is just going to go into a fury, and he is going to say, "Shimple, gather the guards. We have to protect the king now. He has been compromised. Brainwashing, I'm assuming. Protect yourself. I believe we have strong magic users among us."
Are the guards moving towards us?
Well, Shimple is kind of like looking, but he's gonna roll. Sheriff's gonna roll an intimidation. Shimple is starting to head toward the door because he got a really high intimidation. He is very scary right now.
Do we just try to fight them before they come? Do we? We can't leave the whole town without guards.
I'm gonna try to say,
Do I try?
Shimple. Remember our fishing trip?
Remember those few moments where you killed the snake? It was pretty cool.
We're not the enemy.
Make a persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Not great. It's still a 14 though.
Okay, and he's going to continue out the door, but he did hear you. Anybody else going to say anything?
I don't think
Sheriff
this gonna
Knott is
help.
continuing to move forward without the presence of the other guards, and he is menacing.
Okay. I mean, I'm armed and ready to go.
I'm just gonna back up, find a corner. I'm trying to like just kind of get away.
I'm just going to yell, "This is a place of business."
Sheriff, we don't want to fight you. We've done nothing to the king. We just want fair judgment, peace.
Roll a persuasion.
I don't think we're next to each other, or else I give you guidance.
12. So not great.
Step aside or roll initiative.
Are you using an E20?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And he's going to start bringing the flail up around his head.
All right. I'm
Do
going
I
to
charm
pull my
person?
blade.
I don't think charm person's gonna help.
I'm gonna scream Naga.
Ooh.
Persuasion or intimidation, I suppose.
Boo bo. Boo
Neither
bo. Boo bo.
are
Boo
good.
bo. Boo bo. Boo
Because
bo.
charm person's just gonna get us out of this building. It's not gonna get us out of trouble.
10.
And
He does
he
not.
hears nothing.
All right.
I'm glad he didn't hear me.
You're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
You're just like,
The Naga.
Does that mean we're rolling initiative?
Unless you're going to stand aside. Everyone else is backed up. You're kind of alone right there.
I'm up there with my weapons and shield up.
Okay. I mean, you guys can stand aside or roll some sort of initiative.
Eight.
You're ready for initiative.
14.
We might die.
15.
7.
Okay, so you had 15?
You're like, so it's initiative.
Charlie?
15.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna.
And then you had
fight.
14?
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna keep coming and keep
Wait,
coming.
8 and 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We got guards on the way too. We're gonna get
So,
our
Charlie,
asses
as he
kicked.
brings his weapon up, and I'm going to give him one attack since you guys did not do anything. But it will be at disadvantage. And he'll miss, swinging right past Lothian and hitting the floor. And Charlie, you are up first.
Where am I in relation to him and the room?
I guess that's all
Yeah.
very good questions.
Are you ready to build a tavern?
Yeah. I should have been prepared for that.
You know we like to fight. Well, I feel like, again, if I would have charmed him, it's for an hour and then we're still in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because these are Weddle race, so you'll just have to draw within it. I have all my spell slots one.
Where's the door? Okay.
And that's the counter, and those are some tables, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
If you guys
that makes sense. No, I get it. This is a small place to be fighting them.
Beautiful.
And it's makeshift wood, so like, good luck, everybody.
Oh,
who are our
no.
characters? Are these us?
Yeah, I'm the water bearer.
I'm the little one.
You backed up.
Oh, I think he was using that one instead of that one. So those two and those two.
Who's that, Charlie? No, that's
Lothian.
Lothian. Okay, so you're right up front. Who's this?
Me.
You backed up, probably with Bubo. And then I guess he'll be the big guy.
Oh boy.
I was focused in the role. What exactly did Shimple say? Was he getting guards specifically?
Mm-hmm.
He's been sent to gather guards
Yeah.
to potentially come here and do this.
Yeah, so we don't know what his intentions are with the guards.
Actually, roll with advantage on that.
I think it's
I
the
think
same.
same.
Okay.
14.
Okay, so where are we at with things?
Charlie is up.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just trying to figure out if there's something I should do other than just fighting.
Well, you guys passed some pretty good checks, so we'll see what happens as far as the other things go.
Yeah, because my only other thought was I could try to like lock the door, but that might make it look worse for us too, because it's like
I mean, do what Charlie would do.
Yeah, what would Charlie do?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
so
you're
you were
already in
here
oil.
covered in oil, and then you backed up over here. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
you are.
yeah, that's a problem.
You get advantage on any kind of like grapple.
So what I
checks.
would do, what I would do, is Charlie, I'm gonna back up to the door, as like close as I can to it to like block it, but not necessarily like put something on it and lock it, and then I'm gonna throw my briefcase at the sheriff.
You're gonna what?
This is a
Throw
weird
my
episode
briefcase.
of Ace
You're
Attorney.
gonna. All right, so you're gonna go around Bubo and throw your briefcase.
Yes.
I moved you to the door.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
so make
I
make
assume-
an attack,
Yeah.
but you don't get your proficiency.
Yeah, you're not proficient in briefcase.
So basically, an athletics check.
Is it a simple weapon though?
I don't.
He
What
spent
feat
all
do you
night
have?
thinking about it.
So no, this
Because
was
if
not
it was
a game
Tavern
plan.
Brawler,
Okay.
then this would be
Yeah, yeah.
fine.
I mean,
mean,
just make an athletics
if he-
check as an attack.
If he goes like this, like a briefcase is essentially a hammer, and aren't you using hammers?
Yeah. I kind of figure it's
He's
just like a blunt
throwing it
object.
though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this
if
is
he's
definitely an
using-
improvised weapon.
Yeah, that's what Tavern
13.
Brawler's for.
Oh.
A 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll just bounce off of him, and like he still doesn't notice.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna run. All right, I'm just gonna stay at the door.
Okay. Cool. Is that it?
Yeah.
That ends your turn?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Lafayette.
I'm gonna step towards him and try to cast command.
Well, I
So-
mean, you
I
are
got
you're
command
right
ready.
in front of him.
Okay,
I have
then
command
casting
ready, too.
command.
Okay.
Do
What does that do?
wisdom save.
Okay. 11.
Drop your weapon.
Okay, so the flail will leave his hand.
You
that
can't
it?
pick it up.
That's
isn't
it, and I'm
yet,
just
though.
going to stare at him like, that's it.
Oh, it's probably gonna be his turn before it's another person's
Okay.
turn though to pick it up.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I can't do anything else.
yeah.
it is the sheriff's turn.
But it's gonna be his action to pick it up.
Well, we don't really
This command.
We
play
did it.
that way.
We've done it before. If you
But-
drop your weapon, it's an action to pick it up.
I get it.
Well, I mean, it's different than taking it out of your pocket.
Well, could I
You,
kick
No,
it?
or else he would just grab it.
Otherwise, I'd say kick it away. Yeah, I mean, if I could just pick it up, then I'd just pick it up.
It depends on
It
what
depends
we're
on
ruling
your
for this
rule is-
campaign.
Well, you already used your action.
Same as throw,
Well, that's
follow
what
the
we're
command
saying.
on
He's
its
saying
next
if
turn.
you said
And
it's
then-
not an action to pick
You
it
have
up.
to follow the command on your turn. So on your turn, you would
Oh.
drop the weapon. Verbatim, right here. So target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that's
that
your
makes
turn.
more sense.
But I wasn't going to let him pick it up anyway.
Well, I know, not for him.
Not right away.
We were just
Um,
saying, like,
Well,
whatever,
no. I mean,
whatever
the
we
sheriff,
consider
I wasn't
it.
going to
Oh, okay.
let him just have that.
Just to know what we're ruling right
But,
now.
like, generally, as far as a player character, we haven't really ruled that way.
I didn't mind.
Did you?
Yeah, my first campaign because you guys disarmed
Oh,
my
those
one
don't
guy,
count.
and like literally he couldn't do anything for the
Um,
entire boss fight.
Decent.
So, it will be the sheriff's turn, and he will,
hard, isn't it? Especially if you build them like that. I'm like, there's too many things to look at and remember.
What say you, Sheriff?
It doesn't sound like Lothian at all.
You're right. Excuse me, what say you, Sheriff?
Better.
Oodalali?
Okay, so shit, I forgot how that worked. Pretty
your
sure it's
time,
a
we can-
dexterity save.
Yeah, go ahead and look it up. We gotta always
I don't
look
have
up
that
stuff.
book on me.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking for?
Bam.
You can
The
use
book.
mine.
Yeah, what you looking for?
The Ring of the Ram.
The Ring of the Ram.
Oh, is he a barbarian? I doubt I'm barbarian.
Well, he has a special ring.
Ooh.
Can you look it up real quick?
I sure can.
Thanks.
Let's see. Oh, I forgot to put on battle music. And that's what
I
I got.
fucking wrote it down, but I don't remember.
Well, nobody's throwing a punch here.
It's hard. It's hard. It's fine.
We
Take
have
your time.
thrown some briefcases.
3 charges, action to use a charge, 60 feet in front of you, attack roll with a +7 bonus,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's not gonna miss.
2d10 force, and 5 push if it hits.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna use that on Lothian.
Just that.
18 plus 7,
Oh, jeez.
We'll
Of
just go
course.
ahead and count
25. Huh?
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beyond.
How much beyond?
Oh yeah, tell him your armor class.
My armor class right now is a 16.
You have your shield up?
No, I have a glaive out.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he's gonna get extra damage.
Well, I mean, that's what's happening.
And then that's 2d10.
Yes.
Excited.
You're making me anxious.
Plus the
You're
d6. Oh, brutal. 10 damage.
Uh,
I'll take
And
it.
then you are pushed back.
yeah, 5 feet.
Oh, sorry, boo boo. You're just like, yeah.
So
There's a
that's
Lothian
me
coming at you.
26.
And then he will, because he has the extra attack, he will grapple Aurelia.
Oh, I'm not covered in oil though.
I told you.
I know.
I hope you get grapple.
And that is a, oh yeah, that's a 21.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so justifying.
Uh-oh.
For me.
I again am
Ooh.
grabbed right now.
He just
Always
screwed up.
grabbed.
So
You
he
sure?
lashed,
Oh, yeah.
knocked
he
you away,
cannot
latched
touch
onto
the
you.
Princess. That's a big
Bubo,
deal.
it is
Well,
your
you gotta be able to do
turn.
something with the rolls. He's pretty
And he's
strong, so. Yes.
holding her.
Yep.
Oh, well, that changes things.
I will protect you, young king.
Protecting. Just
Let me down, you idiot.
for biting at his fingers.
Ew.
Just- That's what I'm really like. Okay.
That hurt multiple people.
You don't need to just hurt me. It's okay.
Okay. So then, I don't think so. But let me see if that's more, if that makes a difference anyway. 1d.
I'm
Oh,
just the
so that's
loudest
actually
one.
better.
Mhm.
Okay.
Move it that way.
That's why I turned the highest down.
So I'm gonna see that. And then I'm gonna yell at him, "Hey, you let her go!" And I'm gonna shillelagh. And then I'm gonna run up to him and I'm
You're
gonna
gonna go under the table, around up right up to the counter, and whack him.
right in the knee.
Mm-hmm.
All right, make your attack.
Good job.
Net 20
Oh!
No way. What's your modifier?
plus 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Add a 2d6 to that.
Woo!
We're gonna do some,
DM
have to do
guys.
some math.
DM
Really
guy.
quick.
Yes.
Okay, because it's the full that, right? So
Yeah, you get
the-
one full, one roll, and then 2 extra d6, I think he just said.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 12 damage. So then, one roll with the d8.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
What's happening right now?
16.
I don't know what's
16.
happening. He's just
Which one?
excited and grabbed the DM.
It's 1d8 plus 4.
So that's an 8 plus 12. So that's already 20.
So that's
And
20.
then 2d6.
27.
27 damage?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Lupo was
Big
mad.
I am!
snappers.
That's like
Leave
a
my
kneecap.
friends alone!
That's a kneecap hit direct.
Does that mean like she's automatically dropped?
No, what's that? We're already trying to like push it.
I can't find it quick. Can you pull up a crit damage counter? Like a injury
in the
count?
DM pack?
Injury?
Here, let me look while he's doing that.
And then you said 27 damage?
Yes.
See, this is what a real table looks like. We're just doing shit.
I don't know if I'm looking up the right thing here.
Combat options are 2 settings.
What are you looking for?
A table. It's a crit damage table.
I got a D100 table. Is that what we're looking for? I
No.
didn't think
Ooh,
so.
yeah.
I mean, it could be. Is there a bunch of damages on it?
There's like a wound
It's
chart.
like wounds.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yeah,
yes.
Yeah, so, 1 through 20.
that. 3.
The lingering injuries?
Probably.
Is that around where you
I got a 3.
Well, I got.
That's a
detriment.
little too much, maybe?
But it's in that area.
Full
Because
decapitation.
270 started like options.
I don't think it's
V-stab.
lingering. I think it's maybe...
I got critical wounds, detriment chart. I don't know if it's even a real chart. But it would be drop weapon anyway.
Oh my god. He doesn't have a weapon anyway.
Well, okay, so he'll let you go.
Oh, I'm a weapon.
Oh, yeah, it said or held object.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, you blast him in the knee and he
He lets
drops
go.
the railing.
Awesome.
Yay!
Oh, you little shit! Where did the dog come from?
Ew! I'm just like really upset now.
Aurelia, it's your turn.
You got this.
Oh wait, were you done?
Yeah, because I can't do anything else, I don't think.
I mean, alright. So yeah, Aurelia, you're up. And you are no longer grappled.
Okay, well I'm backing
I
up,
hate that chart.
obviously. Oh no, I can't because I'm engaged, right?
I mean, you could.
I
gonna
probably don't
hurt.
want to do that.
That's why I stayed there. So, wait, do you get advantage because I'm right next to him?
No, because, well, I guess I can
Unless you
move
move
around
around,
and
yeah.
do that, right?
You could sidestep
I'm gonna
very
side-
freely.
Yep. But I'm gonna use guiding bolt anyway.
Oh, wow.
Actually, probably don't want to. Oh yeah, so I get to.
Guiding bolt?
Yeah,
If you're that close, it would be a disadvantage because it's
Yes.
a ranged attack.
that's why I kind of wanted to move away. I gotta think now. I hate thinking. Doesn't do anything for me. I picked really bad spells, so if I die, it's my own fault. I was thinking of blessing you, losers, but I don't know if you need it.
I heard that right, didn't I?
Just the casual burn.
Natural, too.
Yeah. Sorry, I actually have to look up the page for this one because it's too long. Because I'm thinking of using mirror image. And it's like, see page blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Ah, that's why I have the card. Okay.
Well, I think it's
Okay.
a contested roll thing, or he's got to roll a
No,
certain.
no. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 and determine whether it attacks. Okay, I'm gonna use mirror image, and so 3 duplicates of me are now mimicking my movements and are around me. So there's 4 Aurelias in that area right now. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be like, which one of us are you going to catch? And that's what I'm going to do for my turn.
Is that it?
Yes, because, well, I can use Healing Word. I just can't use 2 leveled ones. So I guess I will also use Healing Word on this guy. I didn't bring out my D4. I didn't bring out anything. And cool. You get 7 health back.
Actually, that was really good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 1 on my D4, so it was a little sad.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The king will scurry away under a table over here.
Good job, buddy.
And he'll kind of like shout for everyone to calm down, and no one will hear him.
Oh.
And then you guys will hear a small grumbling sound. And as you look in the corner, you'll notice that Carver is standing up on top of the counter with his meat cleaver out and a dagger in the other hand, shirtless, absolutely ripped,
God.
covered in oil.
Oh my god.
You want me to get him too? And that's his turn.
Don't hurt yourself, buddy.
And we're back to Charlie.
Oh my god.
Don't do it. You don't have to.
I'm gonna look at Carver. I'm gonna rip my shirt off.
Yes. We're getting
Get him, boss! And then I'm gonna whip a chair at the
You
sheriff.
should have took
Okay.
Tavern Brawler
From
at
the
your
table.
feet, apparently.
So go ahead and do another athletics check.
10.
That one
Damn
just goes
it,
flying
Charlie.
past him. You missed.
And I'm just gonna fall back into the door.
Okay, so you're like in the doorway though.
He's guarding the door,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't roll for shit.
Okay. Cool. Lafayette.
I'm gonna step forward.
Oh well. No, you don't have advantage with the chair.
You're like, no.
I'm gonna step forward up to the sheriff, and I'm going to reach down and pick up his weapon and holster it, and say,
That's an action.
"This isn't you. We know why you're doing this. It's the Naga. Stop this."
You almost had disadvantage. Make a regular roll.
For
Alright.
what? What kind of
The persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, it was almost a 19.
It's a 9 again.
Yeah, 14.
Why you sad? Why you
no.
sad?
I could have guided you maybe from here, but not in combat.
Yeah, not in combat.
Because that's an 8.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So it will be the sheriff's turn, and he will pull out a maul.
Great, it just got
He's got
And-
multiple weapons.
Of course.
Attempt to smash Bubo
No!
with a 12 plus 9. 21.
Don't.
Okay. My bad. What is your AC?
I do have my shield out, so 16.
Okay, so that is...
Oh, God. Boobo! Guys, I only have so much healing. Get those good berries ready.
6 damage.
Ow!
Just, ow!
And then he will pull the maul back up and smash Lafayette.
Oh.
Talk to me not, you evil man. 11 plus 9, 20.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a 16,
Oh wait,
right?
Yeah.
get rid of one of those. 5 damage.
5.
Or wait, no. Plus 7, so 12. I didn't do the plus 7 on yours.
So what is it?
Just
11.
add 7 more.
7 more
That's
damage?
subtraction.
Yeah. It would be 11 total.
That's 21.
Guys,
My bad, guys.
this isn't going good. I'm
Uh,
nervous.
And then he'll action surge. And then smash Lothian. 14. No, 13. Yeah, 14. So that misses.
Mm-hmm.
And then back to Bubo. 13 plus 9. What is that? 22?
Mm-hmm.
Right? 22? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then yours is a 16.
Mm-hmm.
So that is an extra. 4, 9, 10,
10.
17.
17 damage.
Yes.
Oh dear.
We made a bad decision.
And then it is your turn, Bubo.
Um. I think I would like to make you make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What is it?
15 plus 21.
Oof.
Oh, great.
That's a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that I had to do another spell too.
I have to look up one thing real quick. That is. Oh, can I use an inspiration to make you roll again?
No.
Yeah,
Oh, you can? You can do that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's cool. No, I never thought of that.
Can you roll more poorly?
No, I rolled the same.
Well, then I am done.
Okay.
Aw.
Aurelia. I guess it is the lingering injuries, though. So next time, I guess we can go off that one if someone hits him with another D20 or, nat 20. You guys can roll on it too if you want to. See what you get.
I was gonna do damage, but I think I'm gonna do something else. I don't know. I'm so nervous. Can you make a Constitution saving throw again?
Natural 1.
You are now
Ooh.
blind.
Okay.
So, anything that involves sight, you can't, or you automatically fail. Attack rolls have advantage and you have disadvantage. So, I've put a cloud over your head, and then Bubo's getting a healing word, which is an 8. Okay, get 8 back.
Take it. Thank you.
So, almost out of spells. Yeah.
You're doing
not
great.
Good. I gotta use all my level 1 spell slots to heal at this point.
Oh, stop being selfish.
I want to do some damage.
It's not about damage.
Is that it?
Sometimes It's not
Yes.
about
All right, and the king will stay under the table.
Oh, actually, I lied. I'm going to try to get you to hit one of my. I'm going to try to take an opportunity attack and go back
Okay.
because I have the. You have disadvantage and you might hit one of my people. I'm going to go up against the wall.
Natural 1.
Fuck yeah, I didn't even need him. So yeah, I'd be up against the wall. Backed up a little. Okay, now I'm done. I just don't want Bubo to die.
Okay. Carver is not going to move this round, but he looks like he's ready to attack. Charlie.
I'm gonna get here now because I'm mad about the bubo attacks. I'm gonna try to attack with my hand axe, and I'm gonna miss.
No, you get
Wait.
advantage.
That was
You
a
have
no-brainer.
advantage.
Oh, I do.
Because he's blind.
And
Oh, that was better anyway. That's an 18.
Yeah.
and 18 does hit.
Okay, and then I was also gonna try to do a Fury of Blows with it. So 2 unarmed strike.
Go.
I think you just roll once for the 2 strikes.
Oh, do
though.
you?
How are we doing that? We haven't ever decided for
Oh.
real.
It's you could roll for both, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's 25.
Did you roll with advantage on that one?
That's less.
Okay. The 25 hits, and then you got one more.
So the axe
For your
is,
flurry of blows.
7. One more for the Fury of Blows.
Yeah, because you get to roll for both.
Yeah.
hits.
Oh, I did. That was the second number. The first number was
And
The
that was with
first hit.
advantage?
25. The first one was a 25, right?
Well,
No,
you-
the first one was 26. Sorry, the second one was a 25.
And then you get a third one, is what we're saying, right?
I
Yeah,
thought that
because
counted.
your
as-
first attack was with your hand axe, and then your flurry of blows is punch.
But I thought we roll once for the
Yeah, that's what I
punch.
was saying. I thought it was.
I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
know.
it's rolled twice.
Okay.
Because
I got it. That's fine.
How did I don't remember.
I don't-
It's so long
I don't-
ago
I don't
now.
remember
21.
either.
Okay.
But I think the idea is
Uh,
that you can miss your first one, but still hit your second one. 'Cause it's
so with your 21 and 25, that'd be an extra d6.
Okay.
This is gonna be hard math. So
7, 11,
you got a 21, 25.
15. That's good. 21. 24 damage.
Total?
Yeah.
Probably nothing. Probably gonna get white. You
Is that it?
Let me check. No, I'm gonna move back to where I was, and because I have mobile, I don't take the opportunity attack.
Cool.
good idea, actually.
I figured that's when they'd come in the door. That's when I leave.
Yeah.
Lothian.
Oh, Lothian. I'm going to make it a little easier on Charlie here and move behind the sheriff. Well, I already got advantage.
Oh, good point.
So, I'm going to yell, all you have to do is stand down now, and I'm going to swipe my glaive.
Before you swipe, he will fall to his knees.
Oh.
Oh, he's lucky.
You're like, the dice were loaded!
Oh, that was a good one, too.
I mean,
So
you
what
can
do you-
still
what
do
do
it
you
if
No,
you
do?
want
no,
to.
no. If he's going to fall to his knees,
Yeah,
then I would
he'll
not
fall
attack
to his
him.
knees and
Kill
I'm
him.
peaceful.
Kill him.
let his maul fall ahead of him.
I'm going to step up front and pick up his maul immediately and holster it.
You got all kinds of weapons right now. You got a
Oh,
flail
yeah.
animal. I want that
He's
maul.
not fighting again. He's not
I
fighting
don't know if I
anymore.
can
This
use
is
them all,
done.
but I want to.
Fine. You have the king. You have my life's work.
I think you
I will
misunderstand what
not
we
give
wanted.
away my life for this. Let me live.
The old king and the old sheriff. You know what happened to them. You need to admit your crimes to the king so that we may start the healing process of this town.
Intimidation or persuasion.
With guidance.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
Thank
because
you.
Boo-Boo's right there.
So,
And you can
15.
Because you got everyone there with you.
Oh, well.
oh, not even that much better. So we got 17.
Okay. Let's see here. Flat D20 just to see how willing he is, and he'll take a moment, but he'll confess everything. And as he's talking, Shimple will come through the door with a host of guards. And the king will tell him to take away Sheriff Knott, who is now being sentenced to Night Vale for life.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a character already there now.
And the guards will start leading him away. And the king, obviously shooken up, with Shimple by his side, will name Shimple the temporary sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for your help and ask if you guys can stay and inform him of all you've learned and potentially just let things settle.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's great to see somebody else step up here. I would like to see this entire town work together in a better way. We can help make some order and processes, but first we have the problem in the cave and how this town is going to deal with it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna have a mouthful of good berries. As I'm just like snacking.
The logo.
Just snacking. Yeah, the Naga. Did you hear? Did you hear when I said the Naga? That's what I was talking about. The thing in the cave. It's really scary. You shouldn't go there alone.
The Naga.
There's some sort of monster in a cave.
Yeah, the Naga is a monster. My father defeated him.
No.
There's no way this thing is alive. We've all seen its dead body.
Well, there's something in there.
It was when I was just a boy, but I do remember. The Naga was killed.
It's been eating people, probably criminals.
Sir, what was it?
Make a persuasion.
20.
Make a history check.
Oof. 5.
Okay. So with your persuasion, you can see like the light in his face that is barely there is now gone. And he's like, there's just no way. That thing's terrible. Like,
Well, I think Sheriff Knott, or just Knott now, was feeding it this entire time, which could be where it gets its power, but it also seems quite lazy.
well, but it wasn't lazy. It hurt a lot of people. But my dad killed it.
And it's going to hurt a lot more now that Sheriff Knott is not in power. It is imperative that we find a way to defend
we
the town.
we have to beat it.
I'm gonna ask, what was it?
The Naga?
Mm-hmm.
It's
We didn't see it.
It's a snake that thinks, but it does more than think. It manipulates and devours. And when this town was first coming up, when I was just a little guy, I was only 5, and it almost killed half the town.
That sounds like what we saw, guys.
But we beat it. I know we did.
Maybe there was 2.
Well, see, I
don't
didn't
know.
really get a good look. It was like right next to me, but it was also really dark, kind of blurry. So I didn't really get to look at it, but it was definitely something that sounds like that description.
You guys have already done so much, but could I offer a reward to handle this?
Us to do it alone? He almost beat us up. He hurt Boo-Bo.
I'm okay.
Well,
Got his gross hands all over me.
Yeah, but see Bubo learn the life of a warrior. You take hits and you give hits, and if that thing comes back, I don't know if I can give a big enough hit.
We have to do what we can to protect this town. It would be good for just everybody, including you, Princess. Foreign policy is very important.
I couldn't even do anything because, one, a reminder, nobody listened to me. Two, I couldn't do anything. It could have just killed me right there in an instant. And we're all fine with just walking in there. We couldn't even see.
Then we let it come to us. It said it was going to come to the town.
But when?
Charlie only has 6 months.
Yeah, I gotta get ready to go. And stay.
Well, and just to ask, just to be clear, are we not in trouble?
Boo Boo, you're a hero.
I am.
Yeah, you guys are heroes of Fort Runoft. Honorary soldiers now.
I mean,
We're heroes.
Not guilty?
it was truly
You did
fantastic.
it, Charlie!
You're guilty of being the best.
Ooh.
The
How much is that
best?
gonna cost me?
Well, I mean, I'm sure people will give you a lot of things,
Oh. Well, give us stuff for that one.
like a free fish or something.
Oh wow. This I wasn't expecting this outcome.
Free fish.
Yeah, you guys are heroes.
Is there anybody would know anything about the Naga? Any of its weaknesses? Anything about how it holds itself up in that cave? Or what could bring it out? Just to give us some sort of...
Hit him. I do.
Hey!
Forget about me.
I love the
Good
fact-
work in that fight.
I was here the first round of attacks.
He's absolutely glistening.
I want to give him the
Let me put my shirt back on.
I want to give him the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers handshake.
Oh, he's in.
That's amazing. Well, we could really use any of that information because, what was it like then?
Well, it was awful. He manipulated the brains of people and made them work against each other. And then sneak attack.
So how do we keep everybody's mind clear? We
Well,
already
you
got
gotta
rid
know
of the
who your
sheriff.
friends are. It's a good start.
Okay. So I feel like everybody in this room right now, we know we're cool with each other, right? Right, King? Right, Shimple? Right, Carver? Like, we're all cool?
Yeah, how do I know you're the real Aurelia, though?
As there's mirror in
I was supposed to say there was 4 of me there. I can't, you can touch me, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, though.
I'm a little warm, to be honest.
But I can tell you, we definitely killed that thing. So if it's there now, something's up.
How?
But what?
That's a good question, Charlie. Things just come back like that?
Like
Don't even get to harvest the meat?
like it had babies or something?
Oh, could be. Killed a mama bear.
Maybe this is a baby. Maybe it's Naga too.
Well, how does that...
The snake
I'm just now trying to imagine how that's working, and so I'm just lost in my own world of snakes.
Well, you see, when a mama snake and a daddy snake...
Yeah, but that means there would have had to have been 2 snakes to begin with, right?
Actually, there's some animals in the animal kingdom, that can reproduce on their own.
asexuality.
Is that true? I don't know.
I've read about it before. I haven't encountered it, but it could be true.
Do we know if Nagas do that?
I don't know. I usually avoid the subject matter.
Can I roll to see if I've ever read about a Naga?
You can do a history or nature check.
On how do Nagas reproduce?
I don't know it's a snake.
Well, they might have eggs too.
That was a 2-tier. 12.
You don't know very much about
Um,
intellectual snake beings.
I don't know. Give me time to think about it. Maybe something will come to me. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Okay, so it could be a baby Naga. It could be a resurrected one.
Oh, that's a good theory.
You can't resurrect things.
No. Yeah, I mean, how would that happen?
Maybe it wasn't actually fully dead. Maybe it was just mostly dead.
Carver, did you guys eat that first one?
Oh no, you don't want to eat things that eats people like, the day after.
That's a good point.
So they didn't cut it up and bring it back.
But we displayed it right out front. Dead as can be.
Well, what happened to it after you displayed it?
Well, I mean, we probably just dumped it off somewhere.
Who dumped it off?
Well, me and boy's daddy. That was actually kind of the thing that made him king. Handling that terrible old creature, killing everybody.
Maybe it was an illusion. Cause there was illusions when we were in the cave.
Mind games, huh?
Maybe.
Well, no, I mean, I stabbed it a couple times. I was there with the killing party.
No, the current one, I can do illusions and stuff. I mean, that's not too far off, and it was creating the treasure illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't keep up with that one.
Favorite NPC.
So y'all gonna go back to that cave then?
I don't know, guys.
I mean, it seemed really scary. How did you kill it the first time? Did you say?
Well, I mean, we just went to war.
How many were there of you?
Oh, there's a good 5 or 6 of us, probably 7.
I mean, does anybody want to help us? There's
Sounds
only
like a whole town rally, pitchforks and everything. You know what I mean?
Is the town willing to rally again with us?
I mean, I got your back. I'll need a little help getting out there, though. It's a long walk.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need...
Well, I just meant like across the street, really, but where are you going?
We gotta go to the cave.
Oh, shit.
We could ask it to come here.
That's what would make it come here?
Food?
I guess if it doesn't eat for enough time.
No, if it's one of them illusions, who's creating it?
Then they couldn't come this way. And we'd know it was an illusion.
I think there's a lot of things we don't know.
There's something to be said about it could possibly be somebody making us think a Naga. That actually isn't.
Somebody that would have to have knowledge about the Naga so they can impersonate it. Because we didn't see it. You didn't see it, right?
It was blurry. I closed my eyes. I was just like, ah! The entire time. Yeah, it was just dark. It was dark and blurry. Okay. So no, I didn't see it.
Yeah. So we don't really know.
Yes.
Perhaps we ask the one person who's been involved in this the whole time. We take a visit to the old sheriff.
Yeah, I'm
Rotten
sure
in
they
the cell
couldn't have.
for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure he couldn't have gotten that far away.
Yes.
We can see if he knows anything that can help us.
Well, let's go ahead and stop them before they get too far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they just brought him to like the cell. They're getting ready to get the wagon ready to
Decent.
head him to the place where they can transport him to prison officially. So if you guys go out there, you will find them rather easily. They'll let you talk to them. You know, heroes of the city and all. He won't look at you. So
Hey.
there is that problem.
Hi, hello, sir. Sheriff. Sorry, not. You're not looking at me. But
Persuasion?
It's Bubo, the officially licensed hero adventurer.
Yeah, persuasion.
Officially licensed hero adventure is amazing.
12.
You can
He looks away.
Sir, do you need representation? Did you know I'm a lawyer? I have what we call a deal.
I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
10.
You are now charmed. Hi. I know we've had our differences, but I think right now you might be, feeling a little okay. I know this is scary. We would like to save the town and the people in it because we're not bad guys. Okay? And with that, we need to just know a little bit of information so that everybody doesn't die.
By taking me out of this town, you have condemned them all to death.
But why?
Friend.
Could you explain a little bit more? Just...
Don't harass my client.
Charlie,
Don't yell at my friend.
see? Just hold on.
I don't think I like you.
I know. I don't like any of you.
We're cool right now for a second, though, Charlie. Okay? Just, we can ask him
Much
questions.
like you, friend. There are games being played here that no one is any the wiser of.
So, is this Naga the same Naga that was killed many years ago?
You dare speak his name.
Oh, that's the only name I have to go with.
Are we not supposed to say?
I hereby think that we should now refer to the Naga as Snake Monster.
Okay.
Yes.
Snake Monster.
Yes, it's very much the same.
Do you know how it came to come back after death?
Of course I do. All Naga rejuvenate after so many days.
Oh, shit.
They didn't kill it well
This
enough.
monster will never be rid of this town. And for that, I had to make the deal.
Understandable.
And now you guys have ruined everything.
How do you kill something that rejuvenates?
Burn it? Dismember it?
Did you guys try any of that? Can you ask him if
Ask
they
him,
tried
yeah.
any of that?
Did you try doing anything like dismembering or burning it or anything that would like remove its pieces?
The closest thing I found is the jar of sealing.
Ooh.
But I cannot find it.
Where was the last place you put it?
I had never had it.
Oh.
It's the only lead I have to rid them of this thing.
Where
How
was...
do you kill something that does not die? You store it away forever.
Do you know how much time we have before it comes and decides to eat everybody?
It won't eat everybody.
Just the select few?
It'll eat them all one by one by one. Over time.
There's what, 20, 30 people here?
What are you talking about, Princess? That doesn't sound like a good solution. Allow them to eat 20,
No,
30
I'm just
people.
thinking about how much time we have. If it's like every 2 days it eats like a person, and then we got like a month before the whole town's dead. I mean,
Well, we don't want anybody to die.
well, no, but where's the jar of sealing, Boo-Boo?
I don't know.
You know, did you lose the jar of sealing?
No, nobody told me not until just now.
It'll be worse. He'll sneak in the middle of the night, control the king's mind, and rule this city for himself
Oh, this
through
is
the king.
really spooky.
Yeah, unless everybody goes to the edge of town, and then he can't get them
Why?
because they're not in the town. You gotta pay attention to the words.
Can I see if I've read anything about a jar of sealing?
Go ahead and make a history.
Guidance.
Oh, come on, big rollies. 9.
Nope. Spent a lot of time in the library reading one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what yet.
Yeah.
On
How
my
to be a hero.
stumbling-
How to get people to like
On
me.
my stumblings, have I written anything about a jar?
A jar, just any jar.
I mean, roll a general intelligence check.
Gotta use my charm person.
2.
Just complaining.
God.
I mean, you've heard of many mason jars, wine jars, whiskey jars.
Mhm.
All of them open
Yeah.
very
I'll
easily.
have to think about
Well,
this.
Princess, where is the last place he may have heard of this from?
Where was the
Yeah.
last place you heard about the jar?
Well, that didn't count.
No leads,
I don't know.
just that
If
it
I
exists.
heard of it, I would have searched for it. I just know that someone had mentioned this to
Who's that someone?
some wizard.
Everything's coming back to wizards.
We don't know any wizards.
I know.
Well,
Does anybody here know a wizard?
I think somebody does. Charlie?
Is it Lothian?
No. Charlie?
You're like, oh no, it's gotta be really
No, Charlie.
Harder?
My
Well,
my wizard maybe. I don't know. Does he know?
you know a wizard.
I do know a wizard. Does he remember anything about the wizard?
Do you remember anything about the wizard? Looks, name, age, annoying
It was a
banter.
long time ago. It was during the first raids he mentioned this. I've been searching for it since.
Boobo, do that
But,
thing again.
I mean, wizards all, or elves all really look alike, so.
Did he look more like me or Lothian?
What's the difference?
yeah.
Excuse me.
That's.
I don't look anything like Lothian.
I think we're done here.
Ugh.
Boobo, do that
Well,
thing.
he was an elf.
What thing?
Talk to the wizard. Like yell at the sky.
I can't. I
Yell
don't
at
know.
this guy.
You did it.
Well, he talked to me.
Wizard!
I was complaining that I
Wizard!
had a bunch of useless shit as magic, and I got to use it.
I mean, this would probably be the best chance we have, right? If Bubo gets another message from her wizard, she can ask about the jar.
I mean, if Mirjam tries to contact me again, I'll try to remember to be the very first thing I say back is like, hey, do you remember? Do you know anything about a jar
of
of sealing?
Okay, but Bubo,
Yeah.
how far away is Mildred? Because people are gonna get killed, and I feel like we need to be quick.
It was only like a couple. Like I think it took me like a week maybe to get to the adventure place.
Must you people stand in front of me and do this? You've already ruined my life and this town. Go away.
I advise you to be quiet at this time.
Yes. Thank you for your help. I know you were doing what you needed to, and I'm sure the rest of your life's gonna suck. Sorry. I'm gonna take off.
Let us out, boys. We're done.
Many great men have done the wrong thing for the right reasons. Let that satisfy your mind.
Don't look at him, Boobo.
I suppose we should get the town together and warn them about the fact that something might be trying to eat them and take on their mind, but I don't know how we say that diplomatically.
That might cause, like, mass panic.
Yeah.
I agree.
Panic is good.
There's also one thing that we could do to buy us time. Princess, you're not gonna like this.
Ugh.
If we can slay it once again, that would give us time to find the wizard.
No.
Perhaps the jar of sealing.
No, I don't think so, guys. I don't want to go back in there.
Well, so we'd have to fight it twice? What if we only have one good chance to kill it? I mean, like, defeat it, and we wasted on the first time?
Well,
What if it comes back more powerful and it knows us?
well, it already knows us. We've met it. But
I don't know. I don't want to go in there again. What do you guys think?
Oh, I think we need the jar. It's pretty important.
I mean, it's the only thing he mentioned. I don't know. I mean, you'd think he would keep looking if it was real. I don't know if it's maybe he's telling us the truth.
Oh, I did an inside check. Shit. Well, it's the only thing we have to go on, or else, like, who's gonna just sit here and slay it over and over again? We don't even know how it comes back to life.
well, maybe the old man in the bar knows something or has heard something. Haven't asked him yet.
Well, he said he didn't know, though.
Well, he didn't know anything else about the Naga. He didn't say anything about the jar of sealing.
We have a new concept to ask about specifically, because maybe he's heard the words jar of sealing.
Also, Shimple. Maybe he has heard something being around the sheriff so often.
We definitely need to warn the king and Shimple about the king losing his mind.
Mm.
We could also post on the board to see if anybody's heard of it, and they come to us.
Ooh,
That's a good idea.
So,
I think as heroes we'd have free reign of the board, right?
Exactly. Free reign.
So-
I had to ask, but probably.
so we
It's our
have
board now.
4 things that we can do right now.
Okay, do you want to post on the board?
Sure.
I can run to the tavern.
Okay.
I'll talk to the king.
Okay, great. Everybody's got it.
Quick break.
Yes.
All right, so you guys are getting ready to split up and go see if you can learn some stuff about the town real quick before really getting a game plan. Bubo, you were going back to the tavern to talk to Carver?
Yes.
Okay, let's start with that.
Hello, Carver, sir.
Well, how you doing? Did you guys learn anything out there?
Well, we did acquire some information, and I was wondering if you had any information about my information.
Well, that's a lot of information.
I hope so. So I was wondering if you have ever heard of something called the Jar of Sealing.
You know, I think a fella recommended that one time when we was trying to handle that, problem.
The Naga.
That's the one.
Okay.
And, we just killed it instead.
Yeah, that's what I heard, but apparently, it, did not happen because it's rejuvenated.
They rejuvenated?
It has, rejuvenated?
Huh.
Apparently, we are not 100% sure, but what I am sure of is I'm trying to learn more about the Jar of Sealing. So, you said that you had heard about it before?
Well, yeah, a fella came through here and they was like, well, if you want to get rid of that thing, you gotta use the jar. And we were like, we got blades.
Oh, Can you tell me anything about the person who told you that?
Well, he was tall.
Okay.
He made a couple stops in here a time or two.
Well, when you say tall,
Like your pointy-eared friends.
Oh. Did he also have pointy ears?
He had his hood up.
Okay, he was tall with a hood. Is there anything else you could tell me about him?
Well, yeah, he stayed here a couple of times, and he's friends with the town. Like, he's a friendly fella. I just don't know,
Oh, do you have like a guest book?
No.
Oh. Okay, but you said he stayed here, so other people in the town might know him?
Well, yeah, probably. Some of us older fellers.
Did he go anywhere else in town?
Well, if you're gonna stay in town, you gotta sleep at one of the rooms.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go over there.
You gonna get a room?
Well, no. I already have a room, but I can go ask them.
Well, if you already got one, it sounds like you well on your way.
I guess I am. Thank you for all of your information.
Well, all right.
And then I will run to the inn.
And where was Aurelia going?
Technically nowhere, because everybody,
You gave
kind of
everybody
ran off.
jobs.
But I'm actually
Yes,
gonna.
you did.
I did. I'm actually gonna stay with the sheriff, and I'm just gonna like lean down and
I'm pretty sure that only lasts a minute
for.
per person.
Oh, it lasts an hour, but I don't need
an
him.
hour? Okay.
I don't need him to talk to me. I'm actually gonna just kneel down by the cart, and I'm just gonna pray while these
An
guys
hour
are.
is a long time. That's pretty good. Lafayette, where were you going?
I was going to talk to the prince, now king.
Well, yeah, he's been king the whole time.
King the whole time.
Uh,
And I'm assuming Shimple's with him as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you can find them rather easily. They're kind of like outside, just getting ready for God knows what.
Hey, my liege, we found some information that I didn't know if you or even Shimple here might have some information of. We have heard of this jar of sealing that Sheriff Knott was quite interested in. Said a wizard
There we go.
had mentioned
I'll leave the crowd.
that it could be useful in getting rid of the Naga for good.
Groger won't know a lot about anything like that. Shimple will mention that he had heard, had been looking for something like adamantly, but can never find it. So that could be it, but like no good leads.
He wouldn't have had maybe a book or anything that he had hanging around that I could flip through.
He didn't do a lot of writing. Not around here, anyway. Like,
Not a lot of reading either.
well, I mean, yeah, a lot of reading. You got to read things to people, and you got to. Like, he's not dumb. He's a real smart guy.
I'm just looking for anything
I
that
just
was of
handle the writings.
particular, something magical. Again, there was a wizard who had said that this could be an important item to get rid of that Naga. But
if he would have known his location, he definitely would have went for it.
outside of that, I do need to give you both a warning as well. The Naga is known to play mind tricks on people, yes? So, make sure to keep an eye on each other because there's a good possibility he will be coming to town to maybe corrupt the king or somebody else too.
Well, aren't you going to stop him, Laffy?
Yes, we're working on that, but we need to find the star to permanently get rid of.
Well, as long as you guys are on it, I think we'll be safe.
That's really it. I'm gonna be on my way.
Okay, Charlie?
Yeah, on the board I'm gonna draw a jar with the snake inside.
Okay.
And an arrow, and then I'm gonna draw our faces.
Okay, go ahead and do a performance. Or a dexterity, I guess you could do too.
Easy.
17.
Okay, so yeah, it looked great. Are you gonna put a price or anything, or just that?
I'll put like a symbol for money. Yeah. Like
Okay.
a silver.
How
One
much?
silver. Just kidding. Just one.
I'll just put a smiley face next to that.
Okay, cool. Smiley face money. Um, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Boobo. On to the end.
Excuse me.
You will see two little old ladies pop up from behind the counter. Oh well, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. It's been kind of rough, but I'm doing okay, I guess. How are you, both?
Well, we're doing just fine, but you sound rather frantic. Is everything all right?
It's honestly been a day, and I'm still not feeling that great. I got hit with a big hammer like twice.
Well, do you need some assistance? Gutierrez's guidance is always welcome.
No, I should be fine. I guess it just comes with part of the job. Because I'm a hero now.
Well, ain't that sweet?
Yeah, it's taken some adjustment, but I think I'm doing all right with it. Part of this job is figuring some things out. So I was wondering if you could answer some questions for me.
Well, I mean, we got plenty of time.
Oh, okay, great. A period of time ago, there was a wizard who was here. He seemed to have stayed in your establishment. Um, he was apparently tall, with a hood, and he talked about something called the Jar of Sealing.
Make a persuasion.
Don't forget guidance. That canceled that out. So 7.
Oh no! Do you have a negative
Well,
charisma?
Yeah.
little one, we get a lot of tall people with hoods.
Oh.
You ain't got nothing better than that.
He may have had pointy ears.
An elf.
Potentially.
You told me all that to tell me you're looking for an elf?
Have you seen any wizards?
Oh, well, now wait a minute. Listen here, little one. You came here with a couple elves, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, are any of them wizards?
No, I do know a wizard who's an elf, but
Do you now?
Well, I don't know if he's directly involved.
Well, wait, I wasn't accusing nobody of nothing.
Well,
I'm just trying to help you out, little one.
well,
Who is it you might be looking for?
I thought I was asking the questions here, ma'am. So, do you know anything about the Jar of Sealing?
Well, I mean, I don't know nothing about no special jars, but I mean, I may have met an elf wizard or two,
Or two?
but that just depends on why you're looking for them.
Oh. Well, because he might know about the jar?
Oh, well, I mean, a lot of people know a lot of things, sweetheart.
Apparently not. I'm not very good at this.
Well, I'm trying to help you out. I told you. Let me know who you're looking for. We'll work through this together. Did he have any other features besides being an elf wizard?
That's what I'm trying to ask you. Because I don't know.
Well, but I don't know who you're looking for.
Well, I
So I
guess we
can't tell
both
you what they
don't.
look like.
Okay. Is there anyone else that's seniored in this town?
Mr. Carver.
Oh.
You're looking for old people? Is it an old wizard?
Yes?
Well, I mean, that's better of a description.
Okay, so he's tall. It's a he.
Well,
And he's a
all right.
wizard.
Well,
And apparently elder.
so he's been around a while.
He's been around a while. I
Okay.
don't know his exact age bracket.
Well, I think I might know someone who fit that description.
You do?
Maybe. But, I mean, he's a dear friend of mine, and I ain't seen him in a while, but... I mean, it could be who you're looking for.
Oh, that's what that's what us adventurers call elite, and I would like it.
Well... Now, it's a tough world out there, so he might not be kicking no more.
Oh, okay.
But, my old friend Mildred, he's not real helpful, but if you find him, he might have some of the answers.
You know Mildred?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh. I know Mildred.
Make a persuasion check.
Four.
God, Booba.
Now, don't just go saying things like that just because I told you I got a friend.
Oh, I'm not just saying it. He's my master. He's who raised me. He's the only person I've ever really known since I can remember. Mildred Sylvestus?
Well, hot damn. You do know him.
Well, yeah, I do. That's what I said.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, as of a couple days ago, he was yelling in my head, so...
Well, that sounds like him, yep.
Yeah, so you do know him.
So you really are friends with him?
Well, yeah, I'm his assistant. I'm training to be a wizard, I guess, kind of. Although I have other stuff going on. It's kind of complicated, but
Well,
I help him with a lot of stuff.
if you know him, then yeah, you can just ask him.
Okay, well, I guess I have my need.
Well, say hi to old friend for me.
I will. Thank you for all of the information.
Well, thank you.
And then I'm gonna turn around and walk out.
Okay.
There's
I have been, hopefully, whether he wants it to be or not, I have been praying to Shalar to go with Sheriff Knott and hopefully illuminate his dark ways and give him some peace. So, that's what I've been doing.
Well, since it's an hour, he's just listening.
He's just like, shut the fuck up.
The power of Shalar compels you.
Pretty much. So you guys will find her finishing up her prayer as everyone convenes back together, and
Did you guys do good?
No luck.
That's not good.
I drawed real good.
Okay, that's a neutral.
I do believe that I have confirmed that they're talking about Mildred. So, Mildred might know where the jar of sealing is.
And we know where Mildred is, right?
Well, yeah, I don't think he would leave his house.
And there's no way you can contact him.
Mildred.
No.
Mildred.
Maybe you have to say his name like a certain amount of times in a row, like Mildred, Mildred, Mildred.
Mildred.
Nothing?
Maybe we need Lafayette and you to do it too.
Go,
Mildred.
Mildred. We're just in the middle of the road right now, shouting the name Mildred.
Do we think we should get Carver?
I don't think it's gonna work, but he was yelling at me to come home anyway, so...
Well,
But what do we do? But do you think the town will be okay for however long we have to be gone?
it'll have to be, and then we'll have to come back.
Did anybody talk? Did you talk to Shimple to make sure the guard is ready and the king is ready?
I
Everybody's
explained
prepared.
to them that the Naga is still around and that it could be coming to control them.
Okay. And there's a way for people to contact us if they figure it out too, right?
Oh yeah, they know.
Okay. So I'm just gonna trust you to do it. I guess we should stay here tonight and head out in the morning and find our way to your awful wizard.
He's not awful.
He yells at you a lot, Poobo. That's not nice.
Well, it's not personal though. He yells about everything all the time.
Still doesn't sound very nice.
Princess, you do yell at me quite a bit, and I'll take that as a cue to be quiet.
There's a difference between commanding and being rude. Mm-hmm.
You are correct.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, he's not like rude on purpose though. He has a lot on his mind all the time.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. But hopefully he can help us. At least for the sake of this town.
I mean, he helps people, all the time. So, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to help us. He's pretty smart.
To the south?
Yes, I suppose so.
Let's get rested up and make sure we have the provisions for it.
I'm sure the town will let us take what we need for now. And we did
Probably.
bring a lot of rations with us back, so.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll settle my affairs at the tavern as well. Make sure it's all taken care of.
Great.
All right, so you guys are gonna rest up and make for Magellanus then.
Yes, not
Yes.
honest.
Okay. How
We're going
exciting.
somewhere else.
Yay!
Aren't you excited?
So you guys are gonna just rest at the inn in the room you guys already have.
Yeah.
With you guys being heroes of the town, you will be given one of the rooms on the lake,
Ooh.
and it is big enough for all of you.
Fancy.
Lakefront property.
Do I get
Well, it's
my
on the lake.
Oh.
Huh?
Do I get my own whole lakefront property?
Well, I mean, you guys will have.
No, I mean mine.
Like, that's great for them, but where's mine?
Yeah.
Because we have these guys. You guys will own one of them.
Ooh.
Nice.
We own one.
Yeah, those are for the permanent hunters' residence. So
Okay, but where's mine? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
any one of those rooms is yours. Because those are all separate rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. So
And they said it's like completely ours?
yeah, that one raft will be yours. Whichever one you guys choose. It could be a 3-room one or a 4-room one or a 2-room on the end.
Well, we're definitely gonna pick a 4-room.
Yeah, a 4-room.
However, depending on growth, they might put docks off of yours
That's
and
true.
like, but like fully acceptable in the city. You guys can't complain about that.
Maybe the center one, so it's just like right behind the king.
Mm-hmm. We'll be
But yeah,
close.
so you guys can
Yay!
call that home too.
Our home away from home.
So we have a home in this town.
Besides the tree.
But you will have to pay, monthly rent and such.
How much is rent? Or you haven't decided?
It's 100 silver for the month.
Where are we gonna find that?
I hope you're covering that.
I have
Well,
100
if
silver.
you guys turned in the meat, you got, what was it, 200 rations or something like that of the snake.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have gotten 80 silver out of that.
Oh, who got that?
That'd be Charlie.
Sure.
You have 80 silver now.
Let's go for that.
With our money combined, we can pay our rent.
Well, you guys don't have to pay it, yeah.
Well, I know.
You
I
guys
mean,
have-
in a month, because who knows when we'll be back. Hopefully.
But also, like, you guys are friends with the king. Like,
He might let us slide.
Let me get this straight. We just got this nice lakefront property. We're gonna leave, and it's gonna sit here idle.
Well, yeah, because if we just try to stay here, the Naga will come and kill us. So we should probably, go and then come back.
And you don't see this as an opportunity. Rent it out.
I don't know how gross these people are, and I don't want them putting their feet all over myself.
Boo, what do you think?
Well,
If you want to rent out your room, I guess that would be fine.
Charlie has a good point. I mean, idle property isn't making money, and you do like money.
But I don't like people touching my stuff. I guess we haven't settled there yet, so maybe we could.
Well, is there a way you'll maybe lock your door?
Well, I want to make money too.
Let me be clear. I'm renting my room, and I don't care what you do with yours. This is happening.
Well, how much rent should we charge?
In this economy, with the pending disaster,
Well, if it's 100,
He's like,
Well, no, I was gonna say what you can do is just let the No Watch Inn handle the renting of your rooms,
ooh.
and then that'll, however much they rent, that'll cut back on your guys' payment.
Lafayette, how many schools of thought are
Well, right now there are at least 3 schools of
interested?
thought, unless you
And
plan
any
on
profits
renting
will
your
come
room.
back.
Then there's 4 schools of thought. Then there's the 5th, which involves the ladies at the inn.
Well, we
Well,
can settle all that for the future on the way. We'll talk about that.
Mhm.
I do like.
We should probably tell them to rent our property out and to, they can be like our administrative people.
And realistically, if we have them rent out our rooms, they could even maybe make them want more by offering them maybe a meal at the now Charlie's,
Well, it's not yet.
and it'll be like a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, but
oh,
Charlie
that's a good
doesn't.
idea.
Charlie doesn't own it yet.
But it'll help drive business to Charlie.
When Carver dies, which we don't want, Charlie. Do you want him to die?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe you can make out some kind of deal where if they rent, my room or your room or Aurelia or Lafayette's room, that they get like a free meal at the
Or at
tavern.
least a free soup.
Oh yeah, free soup.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to decide on which one though.
Maybe it depends on what room they're in. If he has 4 soups, you get a soup with the room, and we can theme the rooms.
Oh, we could theme the rooms. That would
I know,
be
but
fun.
I'm like this close to knocking out on the walls.
What?
What?
Space. Get some more space.
I don't want to live in
Open
the
concept?
same room as you, Charlie. You barely have clothes on ever. You don't have a shirt on right now.
Well, I can't quite get the oil off. I don't know how. It's gonna be there for a while. So I don't really want to get my clothes sticky.
Well, you can maybe jump off the dock and see if the water will wash it off.
No.
What if he floats away faster because he's oiled up though?
My God. Boo.
What if we tied a rope on him?
The rope will just slip off, Booba! He's covered in oil, remember?
I don't have time to do that. Knock the walls down. Get the meals prepared. We have to go.
Okay, but
Don't knock the walls
what
down.
if we did like a controlled burn?
You want to burn the meal off? That's good. That's good. Yeah, if you start at the feet.
No! That's just perfect for Boomer because she's thinking logically, but also anxiously. She's
Like,
oh, control
how is that
burn.
working? We light him on fire and immediately kick him into the water.
That could work.
No, we don't want to get too close to the building, so I'll go in the middle of town. Boo Boo, you get a small bucket. And if I start catching fire, you run and get water. And then come back.
This is what it looks like when a DM's not sure what to do with this information because he's just I don't think we should do that, guys. I think it's really dangerous. Maybe there's something that Carver has that can help you because he has to wash himself all the time from cooking and
We
stuff.
just don't have time. We gotta go.
Well, we have to sleep first.
Yeah, I don't want my whole house to be greasy.
Well, you might slip out of bed the entire night.
Good. That's why we can't break down the walls.
Well, because he got oiled up too, so maybe he knows how to get it off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Maybe he has some sort of flour that we can use to get off the...
that's a good idea.
It would just stick to them. Then we'd have to fry them.
But if, like, we put something on him, like flour or, like, feathers or something, and then that'll soak it all up, and then we could just wipe that away.
That could work.
Alright, what if I roll in flour and then I stand outside under the sun and try to, like, melt it off? And then I'll peel. I'll have something to peel.
Do you normally peel, by the
I
way?
don't know.
Now it's time for the lore.
Do dragonborn shed their skin?
Charlie's gonna.
Just,
Once he cooks under the sun.
just imagine, just like, he just steps backward and it's just a shell of him standing there.
It's crispy.
Huh.
He would start eating.
Ah, another fellow Dragonborn.
Is that you, Dennis?
Is that-
It's really got away from us. But it's great.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I guess while they're getting my room situation, I'm going to Carver.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try to make sure the place looks nice and kind of clean. And
So
we got
as
some-
you round the corner for the hang and drain, you'll see Carver kind of rolling in dirt.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You trying to get the oil off?
yeah,
And that's how you do it, right?
yeah.
Have you tried flour?
No.
Do you have flour?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of trying the flour.
That sounds like a waste. You just roll in the dirt and then you scrape it
Don't
off.
just scrape it off. Like, that's your retirement oil.
We gotta reuse this?
I would.
Oh,
No.
shit.
No.
Well, I fucked up.
No, it's still good. Just, like, wash it off.
It's got dirt all
Yeah,
in
just
it.
wash it. Scrape it
Wash
off,
it.
wash it. It's good as new.
Shirtless old man.
Well,
Like dwarf.
I'll
covered
just
in
scrape this
dirt
one
on
off.
it.
We'll try again next time.
You scrape it off, clean it off, put it in the oven.
Yeah, you just...
You got
What?
yourself a pancake
No, I eat meat.
for the others, the guests. Specialty, new dish. Charlie cakes.
I think you're gonna have to rethink this.
I'm doing it. You do what you want to do. I'm doing
Giving
it.
this man
Alright.
your restaurant.
Better use flour instead of dirt.
Yeah, I'm raising flour.
Right. Alright. Just making sure.
And the Charlie takes two little dino bugs.
Oh, guys. It's amazing.
So,
I'm gonna dump flour on me if I can find it.
make an investigation.
Come on, I need this.
I feel like this is the most important role.
8. Shit.
You can't seem to find the
baking
flour.
soda.
Carver, where's the flour?
It's in the back cabinet.
Do I look for that cabinet?
Well, I mean, yeah. If
Okay,
you
great.
ask it,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. You will now find the flour.
Great. So I'm just gonna pop the lid.
Okay. You are in off yellow.
Okay. I'm gonna start scraping with what do we got? Yeah, I got my axe. Scrape it off.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my
Make a
God.
dexterity saving throw.
He's gonna slit his wrist.
This is how I lose
Ooh,
track.
24.
Perfect. You are shiny and clean and green again.
Good. I'm gonna put all.
It's gonna take some time though.
Yeah.
But like,
It'll be night.
I'm gonna gather it like in a nice area, put it like on a shelf, and then give Carver instructions on temperature and time.
and he will not do that.
He's gonna be like, uh-huh.
Remember, he takes his food very seriously.
Well, don't touch it then.
That sounds bad.
Thank you. I'll take care of this later.
So everybody's gonna sleep for the night? No. shenanigans.
I did try to clean the place and make it look nice so that it wasn't gross.
I'd probably try to help
Yeah,
her.
we
Oh, yeah,
would have
no,
been
it-
cleaning up while he
It was just a little
scraping
dusty. No one
himself
had
off.
been in here, so
I'm sure I would have found some makeshift apron.
you will have a vision
Oh boy.
as you sleep, and it will be the soaring over the lands, the sun being blocked out by the now winged figure, and the voice will say, "Beyond the giant's realm, the lone mountain is where you rule. Return home."
Oh, that's a lot of words.
One more time.
Beyond the giant's realm, the lone mountain is where you rule. Return home.
This will be your last. And then it's gone.
Already took it.
And then you guys can all wake up and decide if you're going to leave today or not.
I will wake up early and go over to the inn because I want to make that agreement with the ladies about renting our place out.
Yeah, it's a normal agreement. A lot of hunters do it, so no big deal.
So, yeah.
Easy peasy. And again, if it rents well and there's profits, that will come back to the group. So if it doesn't, you'll have to pay a little extra, but no big deal.
And I've made sure to mention, like, no evil people, no gross people.
Make a persuasion.
Not that she's gonna know what that means to me. 19.
She has a pretty good idea. So
Yeah.
your room specifically will be held for a more proper clientele.
Glad it was specified that it was one room. It's a lot of profit we can miss.
Look,
Yeah, there's not a lot of proper clientele here.
I don't want people who smell only of fish laying in my bed.
Oh, that makes sense.
Is anyone going to do anything in town aside from that?
I'm probably gonna sell the mall.
If you can. I
Um,
can't use either of them, so
Your
Well,
best chance would be Bigum's bait.
Mm-hmm.
seeing what he's got. Yeah.
Depending on what time in the morning you guys are coming out, he may or may not be at the shop.
Well, I mean, I won't know unless I go, so.
Okay, what time do you want it to be?
Probably like 8.
Okay, 8. Roll a percent die. You need the other one with it. But 60, he will be there.
63.
Yep, he is there.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Bigham.
How goes it there, odd little elf man?
We can ignore that last conversation that we had. I do have something for sale.
Well, Huh. Well, that's cool. What do you got?
I have this giant mall.
Oh. Yeah, I can't buy that.
Why not? Don't like malls?
That's the sheriff's.
He is
Not anymore.
no longer a sheriff.
Well, right, but like, I can't go buy him that. What am I supposed to do? Put it on display and be like, here, buy the sheriff's hammer.
Well, I would assume somebody would want to buy.
Make a persuasion.
It's been bad all day. 19.
Well, you can
Fine.
sell it elsewhere too.
Ooh.
They won't know where it came from.
Well, I don't think I can give you full price for something like that. What are you looking to get?
Well, what does the standard mall go for?
I don't know.
Lots of gold, but we're not
Why
playing
don't you
in
tell
gold
me
in
what
this
you
one,
think the
right?
center mall goes for?
Well, you told me so that I know that you know.
You'll have to convert what you think a fair silver is.
Maul is. So it'd be 100 silver, so he'll give you 60 for it.
Well, this isn't just any mall. This
Well,
is
actually, it is a +1, so he'll give you 80 for it.
80. And there's no more way that we could.
Anyone who's seen the sheriff is gonna know who this is.
Well, of course, but this is like a
Tainted
success for the.
meat.
No, it's a success for the town. The sheriff has been brought to justice, and have it on display at anyone's home would be able to tell a story.
All right, fine. I'll give you the whole 100.
Yes.
That was a convincing argument.
Well, he still had the 19 going too, so
I will say that.
good
I
words,
mean,
good roll.
Yeah, mix them together. You got it. You got it.
Anything else?
No, that's it. And you have a fine day, sir.
Okay, are you guys just gonna start making your way for Modulanus then?
Yeah, I would just try to. Cause how many weeks would it be from where we are, or how long of a travel?
About 2.5,
Okay.
potentially, depending on how quickly you guys depend on like moving and stuff.
So I would try to gather enough rations for all of us, as many as I can hold.
You can carry probably like up to 10 or 15
Okay.
without like needing to switch your bags and stuff around, you know?
Yeah, I would have grabbed something small, at least a couple things.
But
Oh, man,
I mean,
I
you
have
guys also
potions. I can't
know that
believe
you
I
can
have
hunt
potions.
too, so like it's not terribly.
True.
So I could probably hold about 10 rations.
But also it depends because here's Modulanus. Which direction are you guys gonna go? Are you guys gonna try and go around? Or are you gonna go down? Are you gonna try and jump the river?
I would say go the way we're familiar
Dotted
with.
line is river, solid line is path.
I feel like we would go the solid path,
Yeah.
the way we
So
know.
the roadway? Okay, yeah, so that'd be about 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah.
No, that just means he'll eat 2.5 people.
Since I've been there before, can I just fast travel everybody?
That was great.
But if you guys are gonna make your way out of town, I need a leader with a perception check.
I mean, you know where we're going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, I have good perception
Yeah, Bubo's leading the way, man.
Yeah. We're following Bubo home.
though. 16.
16. Okay,
Now
and
we're
I
on.
need a 20 roll
Don't do
from
that
somebody.
19.
19. Well, if that's not lucky, I don't know what is. You guys have a perfect, easy day of easy breezy travel on day 1, and we will end there.